Hello, everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Boston and global figure skating community pay tribute to Flight 5342 victims. This year, the World Championships hold even deeper meaning. A memorial was held as part of the 2025 ISU World Figure Skating Championships in the city that has lost 6 members of its figure skating community among the total 67 lives lost in the mid-air collision. Almost 2 months to the day after a mid-air collision in Washington, D.C. shattered the figure skating community, the people of Boston and skaters from around the world came together to honor the victims of the tragedy. A tribute in remembrance was held as part of the 2025 ISU World Figure Skating Championships on Wednesday, March 26th. With a video montage of the victims playing on the large screens in between touching speeches from those representing the various communities that were affected. Someone once told me time is a great healer, but for those who have experienced deep loss, we know that time does not simply erase pain, said International Skating Union President Kim Jae-yul. For many of us, it feels like we are frozen in time. Yet, in the spirit of unity and resilience, we stand together to support, to uplift, and to remember. This year, the championships hold even deeper meaning. They serve as a tribute, honoring the incredible lives, talent, and passion of those we lost, but those who will forever be part of our skating family. The collision between an Army helicopter and American Airlines Flight 5342 on January 29 took 67 lives, including 28 members of the U.S. figure skating community who were returning from a national development camp in Kansas. These included 11 young skaters, 4 coaches, and 13 family members. 6 of the victims were members of the Skating Club of Boston. Skaters Jenna Han and Spencer Lane, their mothers Jeannie Han and Christine Lane, and Olympians and coaches Evgenia Shishkova and Vadim Naumov. Doug Lane, who lost his wife Christine and 16-year-old son Spencer in the tragedy, also spoke to the people at Boston's TD Garden. They haven't really invented the vocabulary to talk about the grief that we're all feeling, so what I thought I would do with my time today is share a few thoughts of hope, Lane said. My first hope is that even as we remember the amazing people from the figure skating community that we lost, we take extra care to lift up the young skaters that are still here. They're hurting. I hope we can support them in their skating journeys, but I also hope we can help them find paths of happiness and impact off the ice as well. Governor of Massachusetts Maura Healey, Boston Mayor Michelle Wu, and interim CEO of U.S. Figure Skating Samuel Auxier also paid tribute to the victims in their speeches. The memorial concluded with a live performance of the Coro Allegro Choir. The tribute was an especially emotional moment for USA pairs skaters Alisa Efimova and Misha Mitrofanov, who train at the Skating Club of Boston. They commemorated the victims after performing their short program on Wednesday by holding up photographs of the skaters and their families in the kiss and cry area. It's given us a new perspective in terms of the sport and what it means to us, Mitrofanov told Olympics. We're definitely a lot more grateful to be able to step on the ice every day. That has had a huge impact for us, and that's something that we want to let everybody know, that we are very grateful every time we are on the ice, and we are very blessed. It has shifted my understanding of figure skating, Efimova added. And what was just beautiful to see is how in crisis, everything shows its real nature, and in this case, it has shown how tight the skating community is. The national pairs champions Efimova and Mitrofanov previously skated in honor of the Flight 5342 victims during the Legacy on Ice benefit that was held in Washington, D.C. on March 2nd. A number of other USA skaters who are competing at the World Championships in Boston this week also took part in the benefit, including reigning world champion Ilya Malinin, 2-time national champion Amber Glenn, and 6-time national ice dance champions Madison Chalk and Evan Bates. All proceeds from the benefit went to the families of the victims and first responders. While USA skaters headlined the Legacy on Ice benefit in Washington on March 2nd, the global skating community has also risen to honor the lives lost. The touching messages from around the globe included Adam Siohim Efe's tribute at the end of his emotional short skate at the 2025 ISU European Figure Skating Championships. The world bronze medalist used his time in the kiss and cry area to show a phone screen with the emojis of a dove, a white heart, and hands bent in prayer. His teammate Kevin Imaz, meanwhile, changed his short program leading up to the 2025 Worlds in Boston to send a message of hope to the local people. Imaz started off the season with an upbeat dance skate, but went back to a more somber program from last season, set to Anoni's Bird Girl, after the tragedy in Washington. It was not my thing to bring a fun program, he explained. In the Bird Girls Skate, I'm talking more with my emotions, so I think it was more something I wanted to say for those kids, for the love of figure skating. Please subscribe the channel, share this with a friend, thank you.